The maid I hired has confidence that she's not found anything suspicious. I'm just gonna say that's a relief and leave it at that. Your marshal and I have come to the suggestion, my lord, it is my opinion that blank would make an excellent military commander. We'd love to use his talents. My half-brother? Oh, he is talented, yes. He's got the cancer, so I don't know how long he's gonna live, but I don't see why not. Yeah, make him a commander. Seems like a good opportunity to befriend both of them and get a good commander. Oh god, it's the book and the falcon thing again. I always pick the book, and it almost always fails, but we're picking the book again. Let's hope we get inspired. Become a learned man, because our man is not very smart. Nope. He's really bored. Let's just go take the falcon out. Aspiring falconeer, get some diplomacy skill. There we go. Fuck. I feel like Empire Expansion is so much easier in Knights of Honor than in this game. Well, they're quite different games. That game is about a country simulation, whereas this one is about a dynasty simulation. It's more a simulation of the people than the countries. The new bird is almost too perfect, I enjoy every hunt with her, and the cook has trouble finding new recipes for rabbit. Yeah, I'll just straight take the, yeah, falconeer. It's not the best trait in the world, it's a tiny bit of diplomacy, and other falconeers will like us more, not that it's the most popular trait in the world, but any little bit of diplomacy is good. Makes our people like us more. Daughter was born. Alright, first name I see in the chat. Dr. Nimbus. I'm just gonna exclude the 1 in it. There you go, Dr. Nimbus, you're in the game. Open council position for Marshal. Did our Marshal leave? Our Marshal is gone. Okay, our next best one is our father-in-law, who now doesn't hate us because we've put him on. Train troops in Novgorod. I'm happy with that. There we go. A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in a small hut they called home, and he was staying nearby covered in their blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. Hanged for his crimes, thrown in dungeon, prisoners. The evidence is circumstantial. He's covered in their blood. How do we know it's their blood? It's one of those decisions where, I don't have hard proof. Dungeons for now. Now, is he actually going to be an NPC that is in our dungeon? No, he does not exist. He is a figment of our imaginations. Not enough evidence? Do we know it's their blood? Was anybody else around? Here's the thing: is they just say he did. He says he didn't do it. I want to hear his actual story, not just I didn't do it. Tell me, why were you out there? Why were you covered in blood? Whose blood is it? You know, see if he crumbles under questioning. You know. I was gonna throw him in prison and look at him and see if he was an actual character and look at his traits and maybe free him from there, but it turns out he evaporated when I threw him in prison. Spymaster got us some more tech points again. Let's check this out. Looks like we got military tech again. I kind of want some cultural advances, mostly just for noble customs. Because I really want my vassals to like more. Now this is feudal vassal opinion, but, you know, we're going feudalism at some point. Real shame that you're not Byzantine, because you can castrate and blind them. Yep. Oh, Byzantine. The Byzantine Empire. Life-giving coffee, nectar of the gods. Recruitment drive. Yes. How's our levy looking? Our levy's way bigger than before. We are still just basically matched with the Independence faction, though. Actually, we just pulled ahead of them a little. I cannot believe they have not tried to call their independence thing yet. Wow, the leader of it is the guy who's teaching my people military stuff. He doesn't even have that low an opinion of me. Religious differences, yeah. Just... why can't we just break bread and make peace? I just... where is he? Right, because he's training my troops, isn't he? Or no, he's my steward, yeah. God. Yeah, it's him. What does he actually want independence for, though? Surely it's not just the one province. Is Novgorod your wealthiest province? I believe so, yes. By an enormous margin. Look at that. And then everything else is like 2, 3, 1. Oh, this one is actually worth a lot more than the ones around it. That's strange. Why is that worth so much? Is it because it's on the river? Oh, it's got a church town. Okay. Guess that's why it's worth more. Most of these places are worth not much. This is actually worth a tiny bit more because it's got a market village, because I believe our brother during his rule, he was ruling over that province and he actually built it a market town because he gave a shit about his people. Yeah, but Novgorod itself, like the province of Novgorod, is by far wealthiest. It's prosperity level 2. It has a highly upgraded capital tribe. And it has... oh no, it doesn't actually have a church town, unfortunately. I would like it to have a church town. But I've actually thought a little bit about maybe dropping a few little market villages around. It's about a year's worth of income for every market village we do. Actually, a little bit more. But it would increase the income of the country. And if I do these provinces that I have a really strong claim on, it's likely that the money will never start going through a middleman, you know? Because as it stands, I don't believe our vassals pay tax. Yeah, in our government, our vassals do not pay us tax. So like, for instance, this guy running Bella Ozero, he doesn't pay us anything. If we were to go feudalism, our vassals would pay us a tax, and I'd be very happy about that. Because we just make money off of our taxes. Upgrade the hill fort? Oh, that's right, we have the money for that now, don't we? Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. It takes about a year to do. Alright, that's the final hill fort upgrade that we need to go feudalism. It's becoming a stone hill fort now. And it'll increase our levy size by a tiny bit, but you know, any little bit right now might scare off the independence faction. Tells me she's pregnant, but that can't be right. I swear to God if she's with that seducer guy. I'm not hiring someone to find out. I'm gonna trust her. I'm not wasting my money on that. Gotta save the money for the kingdom. Son was born to the high chief of the seducer. Okay. Your vassals would pay you, but wouldn't they also hate the change? Oh, they would hate the change for sure. We need to work our way up to that point. We would need to embrace feudalism. Normally, I really like merchant republics, but with this, I'm going feudalism. Hey, Zandek! Alright. I thought that Chief Sudislav was a more reasonable man. His request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Chief Sudislav claimed to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and asked for permission to defend his honor. My brother. How old is he? 22. He's talented. I wouldn't want him to die. He's quite good for personal combat modifier. His martial skill is lacking. He's a hunchback. That's not going to help him in the fight. Weirdly enough, that doesn't actually affect his personal combat skill, though. I have reason to believe that he'll live. I will allow his duel. From brother to brother, he is allowed to have his duel, and I hope him the best. I wish him the best. Then he could die and the Jews could take... hey, that's right, actually. He's the heir, isn't he? He's the guy that everyone's voting for. If he dies, there's a better chance that our son would get... Now, I could exile him, but I feel like that would be a wild abuse of power. Just noticed that Tevir changed color. Did it get taken over? Shit, it got taken over. These guys are actually getting strong. What do they think of me? Because they have a good army. They're Slavic, so at least we're the same version of pagan. We might want to talk a little bit, dude. You're performing statecraft? Let's talk. I'm putting my diplomat, or my chancellor, to try and make friends with that guy, because that might be a strong neighbor. Who were we befriending before? We were befriending like Croatia or something before, but I think that their leader died, the one that we befriended. Right, we have a son. Time to name him. That got... Oh, hold on. Guile? Gil? I don't know if those are two L's or if it's an I and an L and the font is just horrible, but I'm going to spell it that way. Here we go. Got another kid. Title loss on succession. Yeah, it's always an issue. All right. How we doing? Stone Hill Fort done. Nice. Children lack childhood focus. You are showing talent for learning and for diplomacy. Learn. New son. Is he a horrible prick with bad stats? Probably. I'll teach him to knock my door and try to give me cookies. The nerve. Oh, were you gone? Because you just got named one of the sons. Right. If he's diplomacy and stuff, etiquette. I don't see why not. Never hurts to have diplomats in the family. Actually, wait. It kind of does, because what if people voted for him because they like him more than the son that I want to get voted in? You know what? I can get them all educated by Jews. I can get them to all go Jewish. Embrace feudalism is what I'm aiming for. If we just double check the requirements for that real quick. We need Stonehill Fort, which we have. We do not have a castle. No, it says one of these must be true. So we're tribal, we have a stone castle, that's good. We do not have an unreformed pagan, or we need to be not unreformed pagan. So that's why I've been trying to go Jewish, because it's a reformed religion. We also need absolute tribal organization, which I think we're like the lowest on that. Yeah, we have no centralization, we have no tribal organization, and it's mostly because as you get organized, your tribe likes you less. And unfortunately, I believe I need to vote my way up, which is a bitch. So, we just need to fucking wait. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I think you did miss it. Yeah, well, you're one of the sons now. Let's hope you got good stats. I don't care which one of my sons get voted in, as long as they're of a different religion. Just fulfilled the ambition to see the realm prosper. Awesome. That is an awesome ambition to finish. So we just did 5 years of peace. Now we can either build a war chest, which for us is ruling a county, ruling a duchy, ruling a kingdom. We're a kingdom. So it would be get 700 gold. Shit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for our impoverished nation. It would give us a 5-year national tax modifier of 10%. We are not a wealthy enough nation to build a war chest like that. I'm going to groom an heir. It'll increase our fertility, which I really don't care about. However, when I finally succeed, the adult child will like us way more. So, our first adult child is going to like us more for a very long time, and that'll help secure a tight-knit family, which I'm very happy about. So we're sticking with that. Somebody say money. Let's, our income is about 30 a year, for anybody wondering. We're getting about 30 ducats a year. We'd be making way more if we had a better government type, but we're working towards that. That's our biggest goal right now. Our biggest goal with King, Putiana the Just, is to get the country up and running and financially stable. We're trying to grow this country, get a better government, have more income, a happy population, try to get all the vassals to like us again. We're trying to unify the country right now. We already did the conquering. We need to build things back up. It's gonna be great. You asshole, you just released the 11th episode of Resident Evil 6. I had that scheduled days ago, I'll have you know. Someone died of poor health, one of my courtiers. Oh, it was the wife of the late Zbigniew the Devil, which was the half-brother. It's the father of the current king, and the half-brother of, what was it? The half-brother of King Radoslav the Tenacious. I can't wait for someone to, like, go through and make a highlight video of this series with the best of Radoslav the Tenacious, because, man, was his rule a successful one. We did really well with him. We got such a good leader from the beginning. Okay, we need to make some money. We need to make some money. We're an amazing steward, which is good. Chat, what do we think about maybe going around on some of our provinces that are underdeveloped, but we have a lot of control over, and building cheap little level 1 market towns? $37, which is a little bit more than we make in a year. We're 5 years into this stream so far. We just go around and put a few market towns, you know? If we, is it shift click? Shift right click, shift control click? No, what was it again? It says down there. Control left click to show sub-realms. There we go. So we directly control this, this, and this. Chat, what do we think about maybe putting level 1 market towns in all of those? And increasing our income that way. Now, of course, in the short term, we'll be down a lot of money. But in the long term, we'll make more money. It'll help those places grow and prosper. So, I'm thinking we might do that. What's the most wealthy of these nations? This one? Okay, so that one already has a market town. So this would be the next most wealthy one, because it's prospering, and it's at 2.4. Put them in a duchy? Oh, hold on. Do we have any duchies that we can make right now? Yeah, I'm a fan of long-term investments too, Iron Sheik. Good username, by the way. Or is that... Oh, never mind. It's Iron Shrek. Bad username. I don't like you anymore. Right. Do we have any duchies we could put together? Isn't it usually in this screen if you're able to found a duchy? Or am I stupid in misremembering? Empire of Russia. Right, for Empire of Russia, we're going to have to conquer a lot. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, Empire of Russia requires a lot of land. Kingdom of Perm. Oof. Right. Get rid of the de jure stuff. Back to this. What do we see here? Put them in the main duchy, as in 4 in and around Novgorod. Oh, what you mean is... Okay, yeah. What you mean is to put the market cities in those 4. This one's actually being controlled by our brother, so we're not making any money off that. I think that forming the Empire of Russia may not be the best idea. I want to aim for it, but that's a long-term thing that I'm not going to immediately worry about. So yeah, I was thinking let's do it in here. Let's get a market village. Takes about a year, that's fine. And we'll see how much money that goes up by. Right now, it's 2.4 county tax, and we'll see what it is at the end. Oh, great. We have gained depression. Cool. Depression is a really terrible trait. You lose 1 in most skills, your fertility goes down, and most importantly, your health goes down. It's a common thing to get if you have a rulership focus, which is a shame, because I don't want to move away from rulership. Rulership is good. I could go business, make some money out of that. Bargainer, fellow. If we... Yeah, we don't have a trade route, but I think that a tribe can't get that random event of trade route. I could be wrong, but I'd really like it. You can make a lot of money through business, though. If I were to go something that that has fun involved, like hunting or this word I always get wrong the first time. Carousing. The YouTube comments chewed me out for that one. I believe it's hunting, carousing, family, and seduction can all get rid of your depression. Emotions affect fertility. Well, yeah, it's depression. You don't exactly want to have sex when you're when you hate everything. You think maybe we should switch to carousing for a bit? Our diplomacy's not bad, and it'll get better. And this would give us a chance to make friends with our vassals who aren't fans with us. You know what? Let's do that. We'll switch into carousing. We've done our 5 years of rulership. People like our reign. We're gonna have 5 years of partying. All right, let's make some friends. Let's, hey, people are leaving the independence faction. I guess people are starting to like me more. I want to invite all of you who want independence. We're all gonna have a party together. I'm inviting all of you to carouse. Yeah. All right. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be the greatest party ever. Siblings, we have a brother, right? Our brother? Hell yeah. Brother, you're coming to the party. And we got a half-brother? No, he's dead. Got a half-sister, you're coming. Inviting you. And half-brother. All the family's coming with us. If I just right-click on them on this screen, actually. Yeah. You're coming with us. The council. I'm inviting the whole council. I want the council to like me. Especially you. You really don't like me, so I want you to come. I don't care if you're a spy master and you're probably gonna poison us. We're gonna have the biggest party. Oops, not that. I don't know why some people can't be invited to carouse. Did I already invite him, maybe? Yeah, some people just can't be invited. Never could figure out why. If you're in the four counties of Novgorod, Trozok, Ladoga, and Toropets, it will allow you to maintain power over everyone now. And while you go feudal, it will also powerhouse your economy. Oh yeah, the ones just around me. Hold on. That one. In Novgorod. So those ones, yeah. Maintain power. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is I want to upgrade those because we got complete control over that, and I feel like it's pretty safe to say the king is always going to have control of those 4 provinces. And yeah, when we go feudalism as well, we don't really need to be concerned because not only would we start getting taxed from all of our vassals, which would really superpower our economy, but we're still likely going to have direct control over those ones. Can't wait until we go feudal. Holy shit, we need it, because this tribe thing, tribalism, not working well. Let me just check. How long have we been going for? Just over an hour? God, it feels like 15 minutes. I love this game. It just breezes by. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Gotta think. Okay, so I'm holding on some money right now. I could get another market village right now, but I kind of want to hold on to a little bit of money, have a little nest egg at all times so that if a war breaks out, I can keep the levies up for a decent amount of time because, you know, an army marches on its money, not its belly. So we need to have money. Okay, our brother's in. You're in. Lose tiny bit of prestige. You don't want to come? Oh, I forgot to invite my wife, I think. Damn. This is great. Hold on, can I still invite her? Yeah? Hell yeah, invite her. Want to make sure I can trust her. Make sure she has fun at the party, you know? There we go. Is there anyone else I want to invite, actually? Should I just go through my vassal list? Who likes me the least? You? You don't like me at all. I'm inviting you. I want the people who don't like me to show up and realize that I'm awesome. Because those are the only vassals who don't like me. Who likes me the most? I think I've already invited them. Alright, alright. We've invited enough people. We've invited like 200 people. How could someone live in Canada when the US is so close? Easy, get born here. Moving's fucking expensive. To be fair, so is living in Canada. Welcome to the southeastern corner. Sucks. Yay, the wife is joining. Sweet, I'm happy. No. The ones who don't like me aren't showing up. Come on, if they just showed up, they'd have reason to like me. Daughter was born to R mode. Okay. Who's she married to again? She's not married. Okay, have fun with your bastard, kid. You Evander says, you could ask the same thing backwards? I don't know. Personally, if you're from the United States and you want to leave the United States, I wouldn't recommend Canada. There are better countries you could pick. People of Constantinople have progressed beyond their technological levels. We've stolen technology again. Hey, we got culture advance. That's what I've been looking for. And our wife's pregnant. Get some prestige back. Nice. Yeah, we have a lot of kids getting born. It's crazy. Is a baby being born? I wasn't expecting a baby to be born. That was a joke. Yeah, you got weird timing on that. Holy shit. You got it like the moment it happened. You have a new heir. My half-brother? Okay, my half-brother is once again the guy being voted in. Now, mind you, there's a lot of time for it to change. It's my brother and my half-brother right now are killing it. Hey, kid, you want to be Jewish yet? Come on, it's been 3 years of a Jewish education. Just become a Jew. It's cool. I'm salty about Canada. Canada's fucked me over enough times. Ugh. Mostly Ontario. There are good places to live in Canada. Don't come to Ontario. Go out west. Big population problem there. Wish we could just slowly migrate west, even out our country a little bit. You know, we're sparsely populated. We don't need to all live in the one same little area. Overpopulated, our provincial services can't keep up. We need to spread out the population a little bit, then things would run smoother. Everyone wants to move to the only place they know the name of, though, Toronto, so everybody moves in and around Toronto and we get overpopulated. You know, Manitoba would be nice if humans lived there. Move some humans there. A large merchant caravan from the distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. I will gladly let you stay for the night. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not want to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring him a second serving. The realm of Hinduistan. Okay. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to... Hold on. He's not gluttonous. Yeah, he really likes me. Loyal servant. Seems like a nice guy. Really talented in diplomacy. I like him. Weird that he's Slavic. He's an Ethiopian Slavic man. That's a rare combo. Holy shit. Yeah, Manitoba's the place populated by ghosts. No one lives in Manitoba. No reason why they don't. Nothing wrong with Manitoba, just no one lives there. Dawn breaks and the caravans prepare to move. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift, as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well. This is the eunuch, not the merchant. The merchant says he's loyal to you and his master. I will accept this. I don't see why not. So interesting that he's Slavic. He's very talented, though. Diligent socializer, temperate, humble, trusting socializer. Underhanded rogue. Other than underhanded rogue, he seems like a really loyal guy. I kind of want him in my court. Is he better than our... Nah, he's not better than our chancellor. He's a loyalist, which I really like. Loyalists, you never need to worry about them uprising against. You gotta really piss off a loyalist. They'll put up with some dumb bullshit so that they do what they think is best for the kingdom. Europe, Middle East, and India. What was that in response to? Is China in this game, or is it? Oh, no. Yeah, you can, China's way over here, right? Oh no, they're just off screen, aren't they? Yeah, I guess China's not in this one, because they would be just over here. We kind of got over to Mongolia, yeah. Mongolia and India are the biggest, most relevant Eastern nations. And then it goes all the way down to kind of the northern half of Africa here. Because, you know, Africa... Either the North Africa wasn't super relevant at this time, and we got all of Europe, including all the way up to Iceland. Because Iceland, I mean, barely anything occurs with Iceland, but it's there. I'd love to see Iceland take over the world one day. That'd be a very interesting game to watch. Maybe I gotta do it one day. They start with like almost no one, though. It's gotta be cripplingly boring for the first while till you get things rolling. And considering when they make landfall, they'd have to make landfall around here. These are all strong nations to have to fight, like Scotland and stuff. Your best bet would probably be to be going after the non-united territories that make up modern-day Norway, and hope for the best. Hope to get a foothold there and push it from there. Like that quote. Well, other than underhanded rogue, he seems really loyal. That is true. If Radislav's brother means anything, you can trust him. Because my brother was very high intrigue. His ambition was wanting to be king, and he never stabbed us in the back. He was loyal till the end. He supported us in every war. His son became the king before he got to. He was a very loyal brother. I'm very happy with him. Defensive Pact opposing... Oh, is this Byzantine? Yes, heir to the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Apparently Defensive Pact against them was disbanded. Guests have arrived for the private feast you've arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Monthly prestige up for carousing. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, we made a best friend, one of my vassals. One of my vassals who hates my guts is now my best friend, which means that's a plus 100. He just went from hating me to really liking me, which is good, because I remember we had issues with this guy because we executed his father. And we made friends now. He's deceitful and arbitrary and an asshole in every fucking conceivable way. But he's our friendly asshole. He's fabricating a claim on somebody. Wow, this guy, he's a war focus. Wow, he is an asshole through and through. He wants to become chancellor, and he has a 0 in diplomacy. That shit's not happening. This guy's an asshole. He's a heavy infantry leader, which we do not use heavy infantry. We are very much a light infantry army. If you want to find out more, check out Arumba on YouTube. Arumba is great. Arumba does great videos. Alright, that was fun. 30% chance of losing depression. Everybody hope for the best. Nothing. Nope, still depressed. Damn it. Carousing. Doesn't have character modifier of carousing. Doesn't have recently carousing. When does recently carousing going away? It expires in December. Okay. In December, we carouse more. We want to carouse as much as we can to help get rid of depression and also to make friends. Making friends is important. We want to throw parties like crazy. Apparently parties don't cost money for whatever reason. Baffles me. Pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Torzok is doing well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. I believe Torzok was the last of the, let's call it, the 4 provinces of the apocalypse, because that's the best name we could call it. Yeah, this is the last of those 4 provinces that wasn't prospering, and now it is prospering. I'm happy about that. Do you know why you're depressed? You've been punished by the gods for being a dirty heathen! Their fault! Actually, I believe we were depressed because our character was the rulership focus for a long time, and rulership has a chance of getting depression because of being overworked and overstressed. I don't want this guy to be an issue. Successful treatment for your cancer, and you're stressed. Zealotous. Okay, you're of my religion, so Zealotous is kind of nice for me. Lustful, brave. Cavalry leader, which doesn't really do him any good here. I'm just, we've got a little bit of a strong neighbor, and he's, you know, we've actually got part of his provinces surrounded. Conquest war has been declared. Oh, they're just marching through our lands. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Do your war, just don't do it on my lands.